Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are doing a Marvel Rivals tier list based on how annoying the character is. So, from above S tier, which is pain, and below D tier, which is no diff. So we're going, the highest level is the most annoying and difficult to fight against, and then at the bottom, it's basically just a free kill. So, alright, let's not take too much time. But if you do enjoy this, like and subscribe. I know this is my own tier list, so people's opinions are going to differ. Please don't kill me, okay? Alright, let's go. So, we're going to go in order of these images right here. Ultron isn't in the game yet, so we're not going to be doing him. So, alright. First of all, we got Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock, he has no mobility. I am an Iron Fist main, by the way, but I have played basically everybody in the game, at least a little bit. I'm a casual player. I forgot to say that. I'm a casual player. I only got like 60 hours in the game, but that's enough to learn how everybody works and how everybody plays. So anyways, Adam Warlock. He doesn't have a lot of mobility. He can't really run away from you when you're trying to kill him, but he is a healer. That means his entire team is going to be on you as soon as you're on him. And with the 2 or 3 charges, I forgot, that he has of the instant heal on himself or his allies, that can really make it hard to kill him depending on how many charges of that he has left. But if you make him fall back, especially as Iron Fist, who I play, but a few other characters that are really aggressive, it's like Venom or whatever, can push him back away from his team. And in the chaos of a fight, sometimes people just forget that they have to protect their teammates. So as soon as he runs out of those charges, his health is gone immediately. So we're going to put Adam Warlock at D tier. Wait, actually, we're putting him at C tier for difficulty to fight. Alright, next up, we got Black Panther. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I have some strong feelings towards this man. First of all, he plays Iron Fist. You already know this, but that makes it kind of hard to fight against him. It's a very intense fight, and I usually end up losing, mostly because I'm a casual player. But anyways, as other people too, you can't catch Black Panther. If they're a good Black Panther, which I've seen a few of them, you literally cannot kill them. It's so hard. I've seen some Black Panther gameplay. I've never played him. I feel like he's way too much for me. I'll get motion sickness if I play him. But Black Panther, you literally cannot touch him. So we're going to put him pain tier. And he might be the only one there. I kind of forget the characters because I'm not looking at the list right now. But he might be the only one on pain tier. Alright, next up we got Black Widow. Worst character in the game. Sniper. I think she has melee abilities, but I've never had them used on me because nobody knows how remembers to use them. We have to put her in no diff. As soon as you catch up to her, as soon as you get within a few meters of her, it's over. She can't run away. She's cooked. And it's basically just free easy kills if she's on the other team and you're not super duper far away. Thank you Black Widow players for helping me farm to Lord. Alright, next up we got Hulk. Hulk's a very fun player. I think he's fun to play against, mostly because, you know, Iron Fist is a tank buster. But as other characters, he can easily catch up to you. He doesn't do a ton of damage. Especially most Hulk players aren't really good. So, but the thing about Hulk that makes him at least a little bit annoying is his freeze. Whenever he claps his hand like that and it freezes you, it's only for a few seconds. Kind of, for like 0.5 seconds, kind of like Wanda's. But his is like kind of less powerful. It does do damage unlike Wanda's, but with that stun, it's only one stun, not two. Well, not two of them like with Wanda's, but one little stun. It's not too bad. But his jump away. So all that Hulk does is he gets a ton of damage, and then he bubbles up and makes sure that you can't hit him, and yeah, and then he hops away. That's what happens with a Hulk. And he completely distracts your entire team. Most of the time, it doesn't really do anything to your team. One Adam Warlock heal in the constellation pattern, and you're all good in shape again. It's a little bit annoying, but usually the Hulk doesn't do much unless he's in his ultimate and he slams you, and then it's over. It's over. We're gonna put him in annoyingness tier. We're gonna put him with Adam Warlock. These are not in order, by the way. These two things right there. All right, next up we got Captain America. Captain America, god dang, you cannot kill this man. ever. He doesn't do a ton of damage. I don't really ever get killed by him, but his survivability is insane. You cannot kill the Captain America. There was a match I think 2 days ago I had where the Captain America was just hopping on point. He was doing big hops around point. Everybody was trying to kill him, and it did nothing. It's like he was just trying to distract us. And then it got to overtime after his team did absolutely nothing, and he made overtime go on for like 3 minutes because we could not kill bro and get him off the point. As Iron Fist, I can't catch him like this because you want to know why? Because I'm playing on console and my aim is not the best. I have a 70% accuracy with Iron Fist, a melee character. But anyways, Captain America is going to go in S tier. Not pain like Black Panther, where he can be really hard to hit and kill your entire team. Captain America is just hard to hit. He won't kill your entire team. Alright, Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, I'm thinking about this a bit. Okay, I don't know if they still have it where there's 2 different health pools for both the characters, but that made it a little bit harder to kill them. But I mean, with such low health, well, with the normal health pool, they're not very hard to take out. They do have one, I'm pretty sure, one way of getting away, but usually they either forget to use it or it's not ready by the time you get to them. Their ultimate is kind of annoying. I mean, you literally cannot kill anybody as long as they're inside of it, but it doesn't last for too long. So just back up for a few, unless it's overtime. But it doesn't do a ton enough damage to scare you off of the point. It just makes you need to run around it, kind of Captain America type of situation. Just hop around point until it's over. Cloak and Dagger. But Cloak's auto aim thing. I mean, Dagger kind of has it too, a little bit of auto aim, but not as much as Cloak's. Cloak's is kind of like Wanda's, which is annoying, especially if you're trying to get away. So Cloak and Dagger. I know a lot of people play them, but not too hard to fight against. We're gonna put them in D tier. Not very annoying. Their ult's a little bit annoying, but nothing in general. All right, Doctor Strange. Okay, before this season, Doctor Strange was super annoying. I'm trying not to be on an Iron Fist bias because Iron Fist can literally just punch him and his shield does absolutely nothing to save them. But Doctor Strange's portals, they're not really annoying too much. They can be when you're in an intense team fight and then all the enemies go away. Well, some of the enemies go away and then they flank you from back and forth with that portal. But his portals aren't really that great. After the first maybe 2 weeks of the game coming out, people started to learn that, oh, if they come from that way, just it's not super hard to counter Doctor Strange's portals. His shield is kind of annoying at the frequency he can bring it up with, especially for characters like Wanda, where her ult, if there's a Doctor Strange on the other team, you literally cannot kill anything with your ult. But in his Eye of Agamotto ultimate, that thing gets me all the time. There is enough time to get out of it, but usually I'm not fast enough to. So in annoyingness tier, we're putting Doctor Strange at B because his flying is also a little bit annoying. Groot. Okay, alright, this one we're not gonna just put it on enemy team Groot, we're putting it on your team Groot. Your team Groot, it's gonna be a little bit separated from enemy team Groot. Your team Groot, usually they're bad players and they put up the walls right in front of where you need to go, or as soon as you need to retreat from the enemy and you're blocked off and then you die by the enemies. Okay, if it was just your team Groot, that's going in pain tier, but we're gonna go off enemy Groot. Enemy Groot, the walls really don't do much to me, especially Iron Fist, but if you're playing as other characters, the walls can mess you up a bit, or sometimes they just give you a place to get some cover in and recover for a few seconds, so it's kind of helpful. He's a little bit helpful. His health is insane, but I mean, he can't really do anything to you. His ult is annoying for setup especially, but his health pool and his damage aren't, well, his damage isn't really that great, but his health pool is really high. So Groot isn't really that annoying. I'm gonna put him over there with Cloak and Dagger, because Groot ain't that bad. Your team Groot, pain tier. Normal Groot, D tier. Alright, then we got Hawkeye. Okay, this also depends on how good they are. A great Hawkeye is absolutely horrendous to play against. It's like you're not even playing the game, because you get domed and it's lights out. But we're gonna go with a normal Hawkeye. Normal Hawkeye, not really that bad. Usually you get body shot and you're low on health. But if you're in the middle of a fight and you get hit by a Hawkeye arrow, you're dead instantly. So that's a little bit annoying, being taken out of the fight. You're like, ah, oh, dang it, I got 150 health left. You know, I let me run back to HQ. I'll be fine. Nope, being gone, dead immediately. That's a little bit annoying. His other ability, the little Sonic Wave arrow, don't really ever feel it because you can never hit the flying characters with it, especially if you're on my team. But his ultimate though is very annoying. If you step into his line of sight for 0.5 seconds and you go back, he sees that little thing, bink, and you're gone immediately. He doesn't even have to aim correctly. The hardest part about Hawkeye's ult is thinking of which target you're gonna shoot. It's just like overwhelming with all the amounts of after images you see. You just have to choose which one you want to shoot. But usually you cannot counter this if you're in his FOV. But as long as you're not, it's fine. So we're gonna put Hawkeye at C tier as well. All right, Hela. All right, so here, let me change stance and take some drink. Yes, I got a Pib. I love Pib. Pib is supreme. All right. So Hela. I don't really ever. If Hela's on the other, Hela is like the standard for DPS in my opinion. I don't really. If they're a good Hela, then you're gonna get domed over and over and be really mad. But normal Helas aren't super duper annoying. I mean, I don't really ever notice big damage numbers when I get hit by her. Her things that stick into you, usually she misses, so I don't really ever notice that either. Her ultimate is annoying, kind of. Not really, because there's lots of cover on maps usually and you can just hide behind. If it's overtime and you're the attacking team and the defending team Hela does it, then you're gonna have to get off point, and that's a little bit annoying. But overall, Hela really, no, we're gonna put her in D tier for not annoying. Okay, Iron Fist. That's me. I'm Iron Fist. But Iron Fist is very annoying as well, especially if they're okay or better. If they're below okay, then they're going in no diff because it's just free easy kills to farm. But if they're a good Iron Fist, your tanks are gone in 0.5 seconds. Your DPS can't do, and your healers are scared to stay in the back line, so they get up front and die by everybody else on your team. So Iron Fist is very annoying. He's very good at disrupting. He can distract people even if you're not killing them. So I might have a bias, but we're putting Iron Fist in A tier. Not exactly S tier. He's not like Captain America annoying in my opinion. Might be bias, but we're putting him in A tier. All right, Iron Man. Ooh wee. Iron Man, I think, is one of the most annoying characters in the game. His Iron Fist, can't really touch him. Yeah, I mean, I can hop up to him and do a few points of damage, but usually he gets healed during that time because everybody's healers are much better than our healers. Oh, excuse me. But his Uni Beam absolutely destroys everything. His normal attacks like this, their range isn't crazy, but I never really noticed it, honestly. Maximum Pulse is not very good, especially nowadays that there's like 50 ways to counter Captain America shield. Iron Fist parry as soon as you get up there. He's not as bad as I used to feel like he was. If he does follow you with Uni Beam, then it's super duper annoying, but that's about it. That's all he's got. And then if you have somebody like Hawkeye on your team, you're probably not going to see your Iron Man the other Iron Man that often. We're putting Iron Man, we're putting him in B tier. Yeah, why not? All right, Jeff the Shark. Contrary to the hate, I don't think Jeff is that annoying. If you're playing as a big tanky character, yeah, Jeff's a little bit annoying, especially his ultimate's really the only thing. And when you find a Jeff all alone and they do the little thing and then you get them on low health, pop one bubble and they're gone. So don't ever chase running away Jeffs, in my opinion. Usually don't chase them. But his ultimate is kind of annoying, but there is many ways to counter it. Like Luna Snow can't be consumed while she's in her ultimate. The Punisher can't be consumed while he's in his ultimate. Usually, whenever Jeff wants to use it is whenever characters are getting really dangerous or you need to get people off point. But usually during those times, it's when they have their ultimate and they're using it and you can't get them off. So Jeff's ult isn't super annoying. Jeff really isn't too. I mean, looking at his face, I kind of want to punch it sometimes. But we're gonna put Jeff in B tier with below Iron Man. All right, Loki. The stealing that your ult thing is a little bit scary sometimes because you don't know he's gonna choose, and usually it's like one of three. If you have a Storm on the enemy team, it's gonna be Storm's ult. If you have like a Scarlet Witch, he's probably gonna steal Scarlet Witch's ult. It's always the ones you most expect most of the time. Like he's never gonna take an Iron Fist ult because who would do that? Buff Iron Fist's ult, please. Maybe I just suck, but please buff it. But anyways, Loki. His clones are annoying because either they're volleying at you and bing, 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 or they're healing the enemy team and they can never die. But for the God of Mischief, I really thought he would be more annoying, but not really. So we're gonna put Loki in C tier on annoyingness. Luna Snow. Okay, I have a little bit of a bone to pick with Luna Snow, especially if they're on the enemy team. So the ice bolt thing that you can shoot out, the little freeze clap or whatever, that thing lasts forever. It's crazy. I feel like, oh my god, I think it actually lasts like 3 seconds. But that's really annoying. It's very good for her to get away. Her ult lasts like what, 10-15 seconds, and it basically makes it where nobody can die unless you hit him with something that does like 700 damage in 1 second. But her ult is very annoying, yeah, especially if the enemy's pushing up the cart on the final point. It's like overtime and you literally cannot kill them during that entire duration. So we're gonna put her in A tier. All right, Magik. If you're a squishy character with no mobility, well, with limited mobility, Magik might be your worst nightmare. If you can't fly, Magik might be your worst nightmare, because if you can't get away from her while she's teleporting and portaling and everywhere, then you're dead basically. So for most characters, Magik is probably gonna go. Oh no, my tier list. Oh, it saved it. Oh my god. Let's go. Okay. Anyways, Magik is probably going to go in B tier, just to keep it simple. Alright, Magneto. Let me think. I don't really ever find Magneto too annoying. His ult, the absorbing, absorbing everybody's like projectiles and stuff. I don't really ever notice that. I don't think the enemies ever notice it. They just use it as a pure damage button. The getting dunked on, I never really feel it because nobody ever really gets hit by it. I've never seen more than maybe 2 kills with Magneto's ult. I've seen 3 once before, but they also had a team set up where Groot grabbed him and then he threw the thing in there. Not the thing, he threw the big rock in there. But his shield is a little bit annoying, especially towards Wanda. If you're playing Wanda, which you're very annoying. If you're playing Wanda, then Magneto's shield is gonna be bad. If you get a Wanda, I don't know if they have it anymore, the Wanda and Magneto team up. I kind of forgot if they got rid of that or not. But the sword, Ving, that is very annoying as well. It makes him a better ranged character too. You're never gonna be using your normal fire. Alright, so that means we're going to be putting Magneto in C tier on an annoyingness level. Okay, next up we got Mantis. Mantis is also like, kind of like, who was I talking about earlier? Yeah, Hela. She's basically the gold standard for healers to what Hela is the gold standard for DPS. Mantis, her ultimate is the friends gather around thing where they get buff damage, I think, and then healing where they basically can't die. It's a little bit, the healing's a little bit worse than Luna Snow's, and the damage boost helps out in that. But her what is it called? Sedated. Ooh, that thing is actually kind of really annoying too. I usually don't have hard feelings towards it because I don't get hit in it much, but when you do get hit in it, your entire enemy team is on you in less than a second. It's bad. But I don't really find Mantis that annoying, in my opinion, other than her voice line sometimes. So I'm going to put Mantis annoyingness category. I'm going to put it right there. Some people might disagree because of the whole sedated thing. Alright, Moon Knight. Okay, thing is with Moon Knight, if you're not playing a tank, if you're playing a DPS with some mobility, you can usually find the Moon Knight, and once you get up close and personal with them, they're defenseless. They can't do anything towards you. So, but if you're far away and you can't get the Moon Knight, and he keeps on putting his onks down and just ding 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 and so much chip damage over and over and over, and then the moon haunts you, leave them to haunt you, it's annoying. We're gonna put him B tier. Okay, then we got Namor. If you're playing Black Panther, Iron Fist, who else? Any dive character, he's gonna go like right here. But oh yeah, and with his gamma thing, his squids do so much damage. And then whenever you try and get close to him, you may, I mean, if you get far away from him and you're like, you can't hit me, whoa, he somehow cross maps that trident right into your skull and it's over. There's not really any good Namors, only good Namor squids. We're gonna put Namor at A tier. Alright, Peni Parker. So I think Peni was made to be annoying. Her minefield is, I mean, okay, as Iron Fist, it's not hard to counter. Here's a little Iron Fist tip for you guys. Walk into the spider thing and hold L2, or the button that's used for the parry. Hold it down and you'll deflect every single one of the little spiders, and then super fast punch the nest out of the way. It's very easy to do. But her spider time ult is pretty annoying if it's like the final point and it's overtime. Nobody can get on the point for the entire duration because you'll just die instantly from a bunch of spiders. Her nests are very annoying as well. She's great area denial. It doesn't really make me annoyed because I'm like in awe, because I kind of like the whole setup thing. I never tried out Peni Parker, but setting up and like making traps and stuff has always been a thing I liked in games, because you have to actually be smart about it. But if you catch Peni Parker outside of that, it's like they don't know how to use their spider webs, because they're free insta kills for like Iron Fist and stuff, because she can't really get around anywhere. Alright, we're gonna put Peni Parker. Knowing this tier, we're gonna put her in B. Okay, next up we got Psylocke. Her getaway, the one that makes her invisible, it's not too bad. It lasts not very long, and you can usually just follow where you think she's gonna go to go get her, and then she's dead. But for some reason, I always think Psylocke's are defenseless up close, and then I get up close and I get shurikens or whatever she throws to the face, and I'm dead immediately. Her ultimate is very annoying. It's like you cannot kill her during it, and she'll kill you in usually 2 hits if you're a DPS. If you're a tank, you can probably just stand in the middle of it and you'll be fine. But her ultimate is great for clearing out choke points, or like if you're playing King of the Hill, the little middle area, it's perfect for that. Psylocke, not super. I mean, when you die to her ult, you really feel it. We're gonna put Psylocke at C tier annoyingness. All right, the Punisher. Okay, let's. My problem with this is I've never seen a good Punisher, because most Punisher players just transferred in from Call of Duty. They're bored. They've been playing Warzone for the last 5 years, and they're like, "Whoa, this guy looks like a skin I have." And they come in, and they don't know to use the shotgun up close because it takes time to transfer over. Usually they're not very good, but his ultimate, if they play it right, is devastating. And his turret, is really annoying. His turret is really annoying to get to. I wouldn't think it'd have that much health, but I guess it does. I've sent full frontal assaults with melee characters to go fight that turret, go take down that turret, and we all just die immediately. So we're gonna put the Punisher. We're gonna put him in A tier. Why not? Okay, Rocket Raccoon. Okay, if you get to the Rocket and doesn't have his entire team defending him, because usually Rocket's in the back line, he'll try and dash towards his teammates, or if you lead him in another direction, he'll dash away. He only has 2 dashes. Once you get through those 2 dashes, he's like a sitting duck, a sitting raccoon. He can't do anything, and he's basically dead. So very easy to kill. He's a little bit annoying with his ult is very good now. I thought it was gonna be a buff at first. I mean whatever it's called, a nerf. I thought his old new ultimate with season 2 was gonna be a nerf. No, it's really good now. It's a lot better than it was. But really, if you catch him alone or if he's around his team, he's probably the easiest one to kill. I'm gonna put him in D tier annoyingness. All right, next we got Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch, I feel like, is the gold standard for annoying characters because she's basically like Moira from Overwatch. She has her little hand that grabs you and never lets go, and you're dead in a few seconds if you're on low health. If you're on low health, a Wanda will always find you. That's a rule. If you're on low health, Wanda's always gonna find you. Her little stun area thing isn't really that annoying. It's just area of denial. If anything, go around it, hop over it, or wait maybe the 3 seconds that it lasts. Not too bad. Her ult usually gets countered. It's just her little sucky hand that's annoying, but it really takes everything in because that thing kills super fast and it's super annoying. All right, next up we got Spider-Man. If you're playing as a normal character that's on the ground, like not Winter Soldier, like who's on the ground all the time, like Squirrel Girl, Adam Warlock, like grounded characters, Spider-Man has got to be one of the most annoying things to fight against. You cannot touch him, you cannot fight him. His ultimate will come out of nowhere and get you, and his entire team is going to be on you in less than a second. Spider-Man's got, like, I think it's a rule that he has to go in S tier because that's his whole game. His whole game plan is to be annoying, hop in, kick you a few times, and you're dead, and then he's gone. All right, next up we got Squirrel Girl. Okay, with Squirrel Girl, her ultimate isn't that bad. It makes you disperse a little bit if you go and hide in a room, or if you go and like get away from your team that's clumped up, that because that's probably the reason why she used it, then you'll be fine. Tons of damage. That's what Squirrel Girl gives out. Her little nut thingies, it's just a bunch of damage. And her, check out this big acorn. If she throws that at you and you get hit by it, it's like everybody has lock on for the next few seconds and you're dead. A little bit annoying, not too bad. We're gonna put her annoyingness tier. We're gonna put her at B tier. Not too bad. All right, next up we got Star-Lord. His ultimate is scary. It'll make you run away, but as long as it's not like the part of the match, then it's not too bad to just hide away from it for a few seconds. Because it's not like his move speed is faster or anything during it, I think. Star-Lord's not too bad. Like, in annoyingness, he's not really annoying in my opinion. If you're a grounded character and he catches up to you and he beams you and then he flies away, that's annoying. But usually most of the time Star-Lords can't really kill you that fast. So we're gonna put him annoyingness here, we're gonna put him in D tier. Alright, Storm. Ooh, Storm. Ooh, I hate Storm. Her hurricane, what can I say, hurricane is, ooh, it's really bad. Like, you can't do anything against it. If you're in a clumped up area, which usually you are, that's why she used it, then you're dead, or you're at least almost dead, and her teammates are gonna come in and kill you. If she has the whatever his name is, freaking Human Torch team up, it's even worse. It lasts a few extra seconds and does a ton more damage. Yeah, not fun at all. But Aurora is gotta be one of the most annoying. Her damage buffs to her teammates, you can actually feel it when she turns it on. She's in the air staring down at you with superiority. Makes me want to choke slam her and beat her down. But we're gonna have to put Aurora in S tier. We have to. I'm sorry. All right, next up we got Thor. Thor, should I say he's the gold standard for tanks? Because I think that would be the thing. No, the thing excels in tanks. We're gonna put Thor as the normal standard, not gold standard. I don't really find any really good Thors. I've had maybe two good Thors, and they're I guess. But Thor, he's one of the only tanks that can like get away when he's low on health. He can just go away. It's you can usually catch up to him, but if you don't, then he's home free, and yeah. But his damage isn't really insane. His buffed up mode and goes like that. The range is actually deceptively long with that, and he can probably kill you in that. But I can't really see him as annoying, honestly. I don't think Thor is that bad. I'm gonna put him in D tier on annoyingness. All right, Venom. Venom, to like anybody that's trying to stay in the back or is trying to get away, Venom might be the scariest thing ever, because he can swing right towards you. He can use his ultimate, and if he has any type of damage buff, it's an insta kill. But usually Venom is really, really annoying because of his infinite health. He can get like 1,200 health, I'm pretty sure, and you'll never kill him. You can never kill the Venom. So, and he basically distracts your entire team by doing nothing because his damage isn't really the best. We're gonna put Venom in A tier. All right, Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, armed and dangerous. Again. That's a little bit annoying. Not really that bad. His normal gunshots, nothing serious. As long as you don't get too up close where you can hit every single shot in you. A good Winter Soldier is not really annoying. You have to be impressed at some point. But his gunshots, usually he'll miss, and it's fine. The hook in is annoying, but I mean, just like don't get too close to him, and he can't get you with it. So Winter Soldier requires a lot of skill. We're gonna put him down here in C tier. C tier. Why not? Wolverine. Wolverine is very scary. He's also a tank buster, kind of like Iron Fist, I'm pretty sure. And his thing where he launches you up in the air, if he catches more than one of you, your team is probably dead. Because he's usually gonna catch 2 DPSs or healers. He's not gonna catch 2 tanks. It's just your luck, and then you're dead. It's over if that happens. And then he's not hard to catch. He's a beefy character. His mobility isn't that great from what I know of. I've never played Wolverine. I've fought against a lot of Wolverine. But yeah, if he catches you in that clawing thing, you're dead. Especially if you're far away from your healers, it's over. Not really annoying. You gotta envy him. I'm not envying him. You gotta respect him. Mr. Fantastic. Okay, other than his voice lines, because we're going off of gameplay here, he is not very annoying. His ha ha isn't that bad. If you have any type of thing like an invisible woman or Cloak and Dagger thing going, you're not gonna die from it. And if you have any bit of mobility, you can just like get in the air away from it, and it's not that bad. I feel bad for Mr. Fantastic players. They're getting better. They are getting better. And he is better now. He will kill you, but you don't really get annoyed by it. His beefy mode, just don't shoot him during that, and he'll watch as he's like this. He'll watch as you destroy his entire team because you're not targeting him. His grab, I don't really ever notice him actually hit it. This is probably all different for comp, but we're gonna put him at D tier annoyingness. All right, invisible one. She can go invisible, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure it's not for that long, because usually she'll go invisible right as I'm killing her, and then I'll turn around and she's there trying to run away still. So that's not too bad, the invisibility. Her ultimate is the annoying thing, because as soon as you go inside of there, you get healed a ton for a few seconds. But she's not super. Let me think about it. You never really get killed by her. Her psionic burst doesn't do much. Her ultimate is just the one annoying thing about her if it's on the enemy team. But usually your own invisible woman has her ult ready, and she just counters it by putting it inside of there. So, I'm gonna put her right next to her husband. Why not? All right, the Thing. The Thing can destroy your entire team. With grounded, Black Panther becomes useless. Iron Fist becomes almost useless because you can just keep on punching him. And Spider-Man, why would Spider-Man be down there? But if he gets caught by it, he's dead too. His grounded and his ultimate, where he makes you dazed for a few seconds, just makes everything a lot worse. He is very good at killing. We're gonna have to put him in B tier. Why not? Okay, Human Torch. Human Torch is annoying because he can just fly above everybody else and pow, 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 pow. And then once you get close to him, he starts to actually hit his shots, and you're shredded in seconds. His area of denial, nobody really notices it. The damage isn't big enough. Supernova is kind of annoying because he'll usually put it like on Wakanda whenever that little door opens to go grab the cart. He'll usually put it right there while you're trying to retreat and you can't get through there without dying. You have to be smart to play a Human Torch, I think. But if they are smart, he's gonna be pretty annoying. All right, Emma Frost. God damn, I can't be mad at her, bro. I cannot be mad at Emma Frost, the one and only Snow Bunny mind control. Please take me. But anyways, sorry with that over. Emma Frost. I don't find her annoying. Okay, the kick, I welcome the kick. I welcome being kicked. Somebody kick me. But the kick will kill Iron Fist or like any of these guys instantly. Her damage against tanks is still crazy too. She can, in one combo, she can kill an entire tank. If their healers are not on site or their healers are a little bit slow, she's gonna kill somebody. She's not very annoying because I love her. We're gonna put her at C. Because, I mean, as you tempt her into putting her diamond form on, you punch her and all that, or shoot her, get close to her, and then as soon as she goes diamond, run away. And she can't do anything to you for the next 8 seconds. Alright, and Ultron's not in the game yet. But anyways, this is my list. Black Panther, only one in pain category. These three right there, very annoying. These few right here, they will annoy you if they're in the game, but I mean, you'll still be able to kill them, thankfully. There's still a way for you to kill them. They're not invulnerable like some of them. And then right here, it's just normal. Right here, normal, and then high Black Widow. You're here, I guess. But anyways, tell me what you think of my list on... okay, let me say the video title. Casual ranks Marvel rival characters based on how annoying they are. Tell me what you think. I'm probably gonna get a lot of disagreements. Please don't be mean. Just explain what you think is different. Hey, and remember, I'm a casual player with not over 100 hours in the game. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and like if you like the video. Join my Discord as well. I am currently at 35 members. I would love to have you as well. I appreciate all of you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Adios.